Welcome students. This is Jaideep Manocha, Associate Professor, Department of Information Technology, RA College of Engineering and Information Technology, Jaipur. This video is for final year Information Technology students. Subject is software testing and validation. Today we are going to take the next topic, that is what are the best practices or processes related to testing. This topic belongs to unit number 5. So let us start the topic. So here you can see that basically the best practices are classified in 3 categories. So first, I would like to say that what we are going to talk about, what do you mean by the best practices and best processes? Students, a strong process infrastructure and a strong process culture is very much necessary to achieve better predictability and consistency. If we are having good processes and good practices for testing, then we can have a very good product. That means integrating the processes with some best practices, we can have a very good product. So basically we categorize the best practices or best processes in 3 categories. One is process related, second one is people related, and third one is technology related. So let us take the first topic, that is process related. So basically best practices in testing related to people management is known as people related, and if we are going to talk about the processes those we are using in testing, then it is known as process related, and we talk about the better technology like things, then it is known as technology related best practices. So this is the process related best practice. So if we are having a strong process infrastructure, a very good culture, then we can have a correct result and we can predict our results in a better way. So there are some types of models, those are used for this. One example we have written here, that is CMMI models. Okay, so more factors we can include in process related. These are technology and process database. So what is the meaning of it? Basically integrating process with the technology is an intelligent manner, and also it is a key to the success of an organization. And when we talk about the process database, it means a federation of information about the definition as well as execution of the various processes that can be valuable addition to the repositories and tools of the organization. So when the process database we are using, then such kind of repository, as you know about the defect repository, you can also consider the test case database repository, you can also consider software configuration management tools. So all these things, when we integrate with very nice process related things, then it will be a better in terms of our results. We will be achieving the high and optimal results more than our predictability. Fine. So this is all about process related practices. So now we take the next thing into account, that is people related practices, which is very hard because managing people is a very tough task. So basically it is a key to a successful management, that it should ensure that the testing and development teams are going well, they are doing well. So basically if they are doing well, then enhancements will be there, product will be fine. So it is very hard to manage people. So what we can do, we have to make a proper synchronization between all the teams. We should give them a common kind of understanding as well as a individual goal and a common goal, and all these things should be synchronized. And time to time we should go for decision making loops. So what these decision making loops will be doing, so when you will collect people and they are participating in test teams in this goal setting process, then their early involvement or time to time involvement or decision making involvement in the overall product planning process will enhance the required understanding of goals, and as well as it will result in a very fine product that is up to date as per the market or up to the mark. So that's why the management of people or running good processes for people is necessary. This thing also depends upon the policies of HR and policies of the organization. So now the next is technology related. So in terms of technology, we can talk about test case database, that is known as TCDB, software configuration management, that is known as SCM. You can also consider change control, version control. You can also consider the defect repository database. So a fully integrated system that is having a TCDB, SCM and defect repository, that means fully integrated, will give a better automation result, because when you apply automation, then manual efforts are less, and what is going on, whatever your automation tools are, they are going to extract whatever is desired from TCDB, SCM and defect repository. So it is required that full integration must be there. If full integration is not there, that means TCB, SCM and defect repository are not fully linked, then they should be tightly linked. You can see the second point, no need of full integration, it must be tight. And you also have to prepare the matrices up to the mark, defect density, defect removal rate, these all things should be maintained if we talk about the technology related processes. Okay, so you have seen the three things: process related to people, processes related to best practices, and as well as technology. So we can give a final remark on best practices, that all these dimensions, okay, all these three things you can see here in the next slide, all these dimensions cannot be carried out in isolation. A good technology infrastructure should be applying all of these things together. Okay, so what will be the result? The best practices basically are interdependent and interdependent. Both things are there, but the main thing is interdependency. Okay, the next thing is self-supporting, and the last one is, which is also a result, that is mutual enhancing. So if there is a holistic practice and fine balance is there, then everything will be fine and our results will be fine. So in this lecture, we have covered that what are the best practices related to software testing, what kind of different kind of processes we can use. So in the next lecture, we are going to consider the new topic, that is software test automation. Till then, thank you.